Hello and welcome to the side-by-side tournament. 32 marbles fighting for the win today. We have the first row and the second row. Each have 16 marbles in them. So without further ado, let's get underway. We'll start with the East Division. The 1 seed of Amethyst takes on the 32 seed of Robot in round number 1. Robot will take the right side, Amethyst will take the left. We are close. Robot now emerges down through the tower, closing in. Amethyst takes the lead down the red swirl, but Robot takes it overall, just barely beating out Amethyst in the first match. Now we go into number 2. It's Garden Rose versus the 31 seed of Pumpkin. Garden Rose, the 2 seed. Pumpkin takes the right, Garden Rose on the left. Garden Rose takes the lead throughout the roller coaster rails, now down the tower. Garden Rose still holds it. Pumpkin narrows it down. Garden Rose will take it. Garden Rose will beat out Pumpkin in the blue funnel jump to take the win overall. Move on to play Robot. Now in match number 3, we have the 3 seed of Barracuda and the 30 seed of Primary Swirl. They're off. Barracuda on the right, Primary Swirl on the left. Here they go. Barracuda just barely with the lead. Now down the tower, Primary Swirl taking advantage of that, now goes down fast and just barely will beat out Barracuda. And what a win for Primary Swirl. That was the tightest match that we've seen so far. But then again, we're only 3 matches in. Now we have the 4 seed of Mountain in match number 4 playing the 29 seed of Desert. They're down. Desert takes the lead. Now through the tower, slowing down. It's tough now. Who's going to take it overall? It will be Desert. Just barely nosing out the win over Mountain. So the 29 seed of Desert moves on to play the 30 seed of Primary Swirl. And we go into round number 2, the 5 seed of Honeybee and the 28 seed of Leatherback up in round number 5. They're off. Who is going to take it? Leatherback with the lead down the roller coaster rails, now through the tower. Leatherback still with the lead. They've got it. Calm lead. Calm win. No challenge from Honeybee, and Leatherback will soar to a win. And a big upset too, 28-5. The 6 seed of Jawbreaker versus the 27 seed of Scorpion up in match number 6. The Jawbreaker on the left, Scorpion on the right. Jawbreaker had a lead through the tower, now lost it through the red swirls. And Scorpion has it. Scorpion will take it. Scorpion blocks out any attempt of an attack from Jawbreaker. And it will be Scorpion, the 27 seed, beating out Jawbreaker, the 6 seed. Now in round number 7, we have the 7 seed of Vapor and the 26 seed of Rebel. Both of these marbles new to competition, as well as many others. It is Vapor to the lead. Rebel will beat him out in the blue funnel after having just a small bit of a lead. Vapor is shut down. Now we go into match number 8. It will be White Pearl, the 8 seed versus 25 seed of Mars. And White Pearl was having some issues, so racing now is White Demon. It is Mars with a bit of lead. Now through the tower, White Demon will have it. And who's it going to be? It'll be Mars taking the win overall. So White Pearl / White Demon is out for this race, and Mars will move on to play Rebel. Now we move into the South Division, starting out the 9 seed of Lime Fire versus the 23 seed, maybe 24 seed of Power. Now through the tower, Power has it. Now it'll be Lime Fire jumping in. Tight race. Power noses out the victory over Lime Fire. So yes, 24 seed of Power will take the win. Now we have Rainbow Rush versus Root Beer Float up in round number 10. They're off. Root Beer Float, big lead. And Rainbow Rush trying to jump back into the competition. Can't. Root Beer Float, big lead. Rainbow Rush now trying to get in, but can't. Root Beer Float will take an easy victory after no contact in the final dish by Rainbow Rush. Now up in the next match, the 11 seed of Lizard and the 22 seed of Rattlesnake. They're off. Lizard taking the left, and Rattlesnake on the right. Rattlesnake with the lead down the tower. Now through the red rails, Lizard trying to catch up. Lizard will overjump, giving the 22 seed of Rattlesnake an easy victory. There's Lizard lying on the ground, shamed of himself. Rattlesnake coasts to a victory and will be moving on against the 11 seed of Lizard. Now we have the 12 seed of Frost taking on the 21 seed of Blood Red. Frost, big lead now down the roller coaster rails. Blood Red just barely into the shot now. Down the tower and down the red swirls. There is Blood Red. Blood Red will overjump, and sadly enough, Blood Red meets a similar fate, if not the same fate, as Lizard, as Frost and Rattlesnake will take easy victories off that. It will be 12 seed of Frost moving on. Now we go into the north. 13 seed of Cockatoo versus the 20 seed of Murky Blue. Murky Blue with the lead. Now down the pinwheels. Cockatoo will take it through the roller coaster rails. Now down the tower. It is still Cockatoo. Murky Blue nowhere to be seen. Now there he is, and tough race, but Cockatoo noses out the victory, and Cockatoo is moving on. Murky Blue is done for the day. The 20 seed just didn't work out. Now we have the 14 seed of Dart Frog taking on Raptor. We'll see who can take it. Dart Frog just barely with the victory, or with the lead right now. Raptor will whittle that down, take the lead. Dart Frog jumps in, disrupts the lead and the win, and Dart Frog will be moving on ahead of the 19 seed of Raptor. So that is shut down. Now we have the 15 seed of Typhoon and the 18 seed of Sand. They're off. Typhoon on the left and Sand on the right. They are neck and neck. Typhoon nudging out the lead right now. Now Sand will take it. Sand into the dish. Typhoon tried to get it, but couldn't. Sand will take the win, and the 15 seed of Typhoon is shut down. Now the 16 seed of Cola and the 17 seed of Supernova. They're off yet again through the pinwheels. They are even to Supernova with a little bit of a lead. Now whittling that down is Cola. They're neck and neck, and it will be Cola. After contacting the final blue funnel, Cola will take the lead and the win over Supernova. Now those are your Sweet 16 marbles now. In the first match, it'll be the 32 of Robot and the 2 of Garden Rose, round 17. They're off. Garden Rose has the lead. Robot nowhere to be seen. Now there he is. Down the tower is Garden Rose. Now into the funnel. Robot will make it, and Robot will take it overall. Garden Rose is shut down and is no more. The 2 seed just not working out. Now the 22 seed of Rattlesnake versus the 12 seed of Frost. Now they're off. Who has it? It is Frost just a little bit. Rattlesnake cutting into that lead. Now Frost getting it right back. They are neck and neck. It'll be Rattlesnake. Contact on the jump, and Rattlesnake upsets Frost. The 22 seed taking out the 12. The 13 seed of Cockatoo and the 14 seed of Dart Frog up in round 19. It's a big lead for Dart Frog. Now down roller coaster rails, Cockatoo trying to catch up. Fast down the stairs, slow down the tower. Dart Frog into the funnel. Can't finish it, and Cockatoo takes advantage of that, and Cockatoo ends the match in glorious fashion, beating out Dart Frog and taking that next spot. We have the 25 seed and the 26 seed of Rebel and Mars going at it in match number 20. They're off. Mars with the lead. Mars now down the tower. Rebel trying to catch up. Rebel's nowhere to be seen. Now there he is, and Rebel makes contact and swerves to the lead just ahead of Mars. A great move that'll put him in the next match. We have Primary Swirl and Desert up in the next match. 29 seed versus 30 seed. Primary Swirl with the lead. Desert trying to gain on him. Down through the tower. It's close. It's very close. Who's going to take it? It is Primary Swirl. Contact in the final funnel. And that is how many marbles have gone out this tournament. And Desert will be included into that list. as the 29 seed gets eliminated by the 30 seed Primary Swirl. Moving on to the next match. 24 seed of Power versus the 10 seed of Root Beer Float in match number 22. Down the pinwheels, now down the roller coaster rails. Root Beer Float with the lead. Power trying to gain on him. Through the tower. Root Beer Float has it, and Power overjumps it. Power got too excited, and that'll end the day for the 24 seed. The 10 seed of Root Beer Float will glide effortlessly to a victory. A well-deserved one at that. So there is Root Beer Float, guaranteed a spot in the Elite 8. Now the 18 seed of Sand and the 16 seed of Cola in round 23. They're off. Cola with the lead on that right side. Down the stairs. Sand's trying to gain on him. Not going to be able to right now. Last ditch effort for Sand. Can't do it. Narrowed it down in the red swirls. But Cola will take that Elite 8 spot. Now the 28 seed of Leatherback and the 27 seed of Scorpion in match number 24. They're all pretty even. Scorpion has the lead. Carries it down the red rails. Very fast down the stairs. Down the tower. And through the red swirl. Leatherback nowhere to be seen right now. Now there he is. Diving in. Leatherback takes the win over Scorpion. The 28 seed moving on. Those are your Elite 8 marbles. 2 from each. Now we will see the 30 of Primary Swirl and the 32 of Robot in round 25. They're off. Primary Swirl with the lead. Robot once again slow. And down, shooting through the red rails. Primary Swirl trying to end it. Robot, where is he? There he is. Just helping Primary Swirl to the lead. And Primary Swirl will beat out Robot. And the 30 seed moving on to the final 4. We have the 22 seed of Rattlesnake versus the 10 seed of Root Beer Float. Root Beer Float with the lead. Now down through the roller coaster rails. Fast through the stairs and the tower. Rattlesnake nowhere to be seen right now. Trying to catch up. Where's Rattlesnake? Overjumps it. Rattlesnake got too trigger happy. And now it will be Root Beer Float, the 10 seed, moving on ahead of Rattlesnake. 13 seed of Cockatoo versus the 16 seed of Cola in the North Division. There they go. Cockatoo with the lead on the left side. Cola not having anything to say about that right now. Cockatoo overjumped by Cola, and that will end the day. Cockatoo takes the easy victory and will move on to the final 4 representing the North Division, the 13 seed overall. 28 seed of Leatherback and the 26 seed of Rebel up in the West Division. They're off. Who has it? It's Leatherback, but it's tight. Rebel catching up now. Who has it overall? It's Rebel. Fast on the red rails, gives Leatherback no time to pull off that final blue funnel move. And moving to the final 4 representing the West, the 26 seed of Rebel. Now moving on, those are your final 4. Now we have the 30 seed of Primary Swirl, the 10 seed of Root Beer Float. They're off. Primary Swirl just barely with the lead. Root Beer Float nowhere to be seen. Now there he is. Around the bend, around the tower, down the red swirl. Primary Swirl, big lead. There is Root Beer Float. Can't do it. Primary Swirl is moving on to the National Championship, beating out the 10 seed of Root Beer Float, the 13 seed of Cockatoo, and the 26 seed of Rebel. They're off. Cockatoo on the left, trying to gain on Rebel on the right. They're down. Big lead for Rebel. Cockatoo catch up a little bit through the red swirl and pulls off a great move. Cockatoo moving on to the National Championship, beating out Rebel. So let's see those two that got eliminated in the 3rd place match. It'll be Root Beer Float versus Rebel. And here they go. It's Rebel with the lead. Now down the tower. He has it. Can he hold it though? No! Root Beer Float dives in, and Root Beer Float will take the 3rd spot overall. Rebel sticking with 4th. That's not exactly what he wanted. Now in the championship, Primary Swirl and Cockatoo, the 30 seed and the 13 seed going at it. Primary Swirl, big lead. Cockatoo nowhere to be seen. Now down the stairs. Primary Swirl finished the tower. Now in Cockatoo, last-ditch effort, and Cockatoo takes it. Cockatoo, big win. And that'll be for the gold. Primary Swirl takes second, and Cockatoo wins overall. Cockatoo, big win. I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you leave your recommended colors down in the comment section, and you can be featured in the 30 subscriber special next vid. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Bye.